What did you think of Canelo Chavez, man?
I mean, I thought that the fight was going to be a little bit more competitive by Chavez, but you know what? There was something very interesting to me was that either in the second round or the third round, where Chavez landed a clean right hand to Canelo's jaw and didn't do nothing to him. I think from that point and on, he knew that the fight was over. I mean, he wasn't going to be able to hurt him. He wasn't going to be able to do anything to him. So, I mean, Canelo did whatever he wanted in that ring. He just took over. Beat him with speed. Chavez was in a surviving mode. With all respect to Chavez, but I don't know if it was so much the weight could have been the weight that didn't allow him to perform the way he wanted to. But in my personal opinion, I think that he just trained to make weight, and that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, Mexican fans are very upset because of the whole outcome. I mean, at least he would have gave him one or two, good rounds, but he wasn't even able to do that.
I was actually Marcos. Do you think if the bet had gone through, like they were still going to go through with the bet, do you think he would have fought differently?
I don't think. I think that is the reason why the dad didn't allow him to do that bet. I think that in their mind, I mean, if you see Chavez, I don't think he was all through the week. I was there the whole week, so all through the week you see something different about him. Like he wasn't all there. So I think he never had a chance to beat him.
Yeah. Canelo looked amazing, man. Hand speed, combinations, punch selection I thought was excellent. He saw the holes and the punch was there right after.
It was funny because there's an interview where Chavez says gave all the props to Canelo and says he looked really, really good. He's like, but he has the same combinations over and over, like he hasn't changed anything. But it's sad because if you already know he's got the same combinations, then that was enough to beat your son. So it's like, like you contradict yourself. But I mean, you got to give it to Canelo, and he did a great job, great performance, and he did what he had to do to win.
How do you see the fight in September, man? Triple G and Canelo, how do you see that?
That is going to be a fight. I think that Triple G is a warrior. He's coming to win, and I think that Canelo right now, the way I've seen him, is at his peak. He's at his prime. I think Triple G got a little exposed, with Jacobs. So I think, my personal opinion, it's not.
But Chavez, he can't stop Triple G.
It's not the same Triple G. So I think I'm gonna go with my heart and my instincts and my knowledge. I think Canelo wins.
How does he win?
I think decision. I don't think he'll knock him out. And then also another good point is I seen Triple G fade a lot in the last few rounds with Jasso. I don't know. I just feel like his conditioning. I don't think it's so much his conditioning, but now his age.
And he hasn't had to fight that late in rounds. I mean, Jacobs was the first fight in 24 fights that he actually went the distance. And I want to say, wasn't Lemieux the 10th round or 11th round or something? So that one kind of late, I guess.
Right. And I don't know, man. I think Canelo has a chin, and I think, if he's able, I think he's got to be careful for the first 6 rounds. First 5-6 rounds. If he doesn't knock him out in the first 5-6 rounds, Canelo's just going to take over.
No, it's one of those fights that's definitely like, you could see it going, your mind could change leading up to it as many times.
It's a 50-50 fight. I mean, Triple G is a great champion. Canelo's in his prime. I mean, Triple G. I mean, this is the thing, though. This is what I don't want it to happen, is that if Canelo beats Triple G, people are gonna start talking, say, oh, he caught him already on his way out, blah 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 blah. But Triple G hasn't lost, and he's been a great champion. He's healthy, he stays himself busy, and I think it's gonna be a great fight.
Yeah, it definitely will be, man. Thanks a lot for your time, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah.